A person is out for a morning run, and their smartwatch detects a sudden, severe spike in their heart rate. In a medical emergency, the response time of the surrounding technology dictates the outcome. Under the original design of the Internet of Things, the watch gathers that raw physiological data and beams it out to a centralized cloud server. That server, located miles or even continents away, is responsible for processing the information, analyzing the danger, and sending back instructions. That pipeline worked when only a few gadgets were online. Today, smart thermostats, complex industrial sensors, and entire municipal power grids are continuously forcing massive volumes of data through that exact same centralized system. This network visualization shows what happens next. Thousands of incoming data streams converge on a single cloud server, creating a severe bottleneck. The round-trip travel time for data to leave a device, reach the cloud, process, and return creates a dangerous delay known as latency. A delay of a few hundred milliseconds might mean a smart light bulb takes a moment to turn on, but in autonomous driving or real-time patient monitoring, waiting for a distant server to calculate a response is a critical failure point. If mission-critical applications are going to function reliably, relying strictly on distant cloud architecture is obsolete. The system has to start thinking for itself, right where the data is generated. Let's track that heart rate spike back at the source. The process begins at the perception layer, where sensors capture real-world events as they happen. Modern, miniaturized sensors ship with onboard pre-processing capabilities. They filter out analog noise and strip away artifacts at the point of contact, ensuring that only relevant, high-quality data enters the network. Once the data is clean, it hits the communication layer. The information requires specific wireless protocols to jump from the isolated hardware onto the wider network. Look at this network map showing the connectivity distribution. You have low-power, short-range protocols handling immediate body area networks in the center, which then hand off to the long-range, wide-area cellular backhaul on the outer rings. The wearable device utilizes Bluetooth Low Energy to quickly pass the refined health data to a localized gateway nearby, typically the user's smartphone. Splitting the transmission over multiple tiers ensures the user stays connected while moving, while aggressively conserving the limited battery capacity of the wearable device. The data has reached the smartphone, which serves as the middleware and computing layer. Here, the architecture actively bypasses the cloud. By moving heavy processing power directly to the localized gateway or the physical periphery of the network, engineers have developed edge computing and fog computing. This schematic of fog architecture maps the flow of data up to an intermediary edge layer, where low-cost processors run machine learning inference locally. It entirely bypasses the cloud layer at the top. This hardware and local intelligence is called AIoT. Because the model lives on the edge device, it identifies anomalies and makes life-saving decisions instantly, without round-trip server latency. The local decision immediately engages the application layer, triggering an automated high-priority alert directly to a remote healthcare provider's dashboard. Processing data at the edge transforms the Internet of Things. It evolves from a passive tool that simply collects measurements into a localized system capable of executing real-time responses. Zoom out from a single patient's health data. Entire municipalities operate on localized edge networks to manage macro-scale infrastructure. City planners integrate edge processing into storm drains and municipal water supply lines. These nodes monitor inflow and outflow locally to predict flooding events and adjust valves instantly, without risking a central server crash during a storm. Instead of drowning in raw data, centralized operations centers receive clean, summarized edge analytics. Human operators use these filtered insights to dynamically monitor vast public transport webs and balance energy loads across the smart grid. As this localized processing power scales, the very hierarchy of the network changes. Instead of every device looking up to a cloud server for instructions, they begin looking sideways at their neighbors, a paradigm called social IoT. This horizontal communication requires devices to treat each other like social actors. They establish trustworthiness protocols to verify their neighbors, allowing them to pool resources and execute complex tasks without any central hub overseeing the handshake. The Internet of Things has moved far past consumer gadgets collecting statistics. It operates as an autonomous, decentralized nervous system, quietly orchestrating the physical world in real time.